all four of you. Welcome to the stream. Gonna do some gaming today. Haven't even looked to see. Oh, no comments anywhere yet. Well, if you're in the stream, say hello. I need to share this on my main channel under the community. So just bear with me for a second while I do that. Check me out at GeneaGaming. All right, see if that brings in anybody. All right, hey Charlie. Charlie, are you in both Twitch and YouTube? Kind of curious. I'm sure you probably saw I made you a mod on both. I think I made you a mod on both. So we're going to be trying some stuff out today. I figured out a few things in terms of the audio. Yep, you are. All right. Well, thank you very much. It's definitely helping me out with the stats. So, yeah. Oh, we better share it with... shared it in the Discord. Now everyone in Discord knows. They better. So, yeah, I just bought City Skylines yesterday, and I've been playing it and finally getting my hands in it. And so today I figured I'm going to start a city, and I'm thinking I'm going to call it something like either Cousinville or Cousin Town or maybe Geneapolis. But Geneapolis means it needs to be like really huge. Hey, Cataly. Where's my mouse? Oh, there we go. Hey. Oh, it's not. I need to turn that off. And then. Oh, nice. What's up, Chris? I just got your text. So. Yeah, my roommate is watching right now. So. Trying to. I'm not going to worry about sharing any of the audio today, but I did kind of get it figured out, so that was good. The town should be called Endogamy. That's actually not a bad idea. That is not a bad idea. So, there we go. So, yeah, I honestly have gotten so little done because I bought this the other day. So, yeah, you all have to help me with figuring out everything with the town, like which map to choose, and all that fun stuff. So, let's see. Pedigree point. I like that. Any other genealogy pun names? Got it. All right. So we're going to start a new game. All right. So now we need to... I bought like 4 or 5 DLCs. I got one of the bundles, and then I looked up some guides to figure out some other DLCs to buy. So I have a good selection of maps, but there's a lot of maps that I don't have. So let's see if there's anything that's kind of genealogy related in the name. Maybe we'll choose that one. Cavern Coast 7, Arid Plains. See, I want to get one. I want to make sure I have one where I can do everything, because I don't really want to be limited. I don't like being limited. I'm not going to do this one because that's actually the one I'm playing on right now. So I don't want to feel like, feel inspired by that in a sense. Like, oh, I did this, just subconsciously. Okay. Interesting. Santa Vegas, 58% suitable for building. It's got these cool islands. do some tourist stuff in that. Kind of. What's everyone think? Should I do Pearl Bay or should I keep looking? I think it's just Cataly and Charlie right now, and maybe my roommate Chris. The number, it's only showing me 3 people watching. This is so different than the mainstream on the on the reaction channel. That was so nice to see that, like, after a couple of streams on other channels, doing it very subtly. I don't know how this game works, to be honest. Well, I guess you'll learn as we go along. It's basically just a big city builder. All right, well, I'm just going to go along with that. Oh, I wonder if there were settings, because I did this the last time where I just I started and then I was like, wait, are there settings that I can kind of adjust for with it before I start, or I don't know. So we'll just go with it. I don't know how many people are going to be interested in watching someone play City Skylines, because they actually just had City Skylines 2 come out at the end of October. It's been out for a month. Granted, it was one of those games that apparently had very mixed reviews because it was a game that a lot of people felt was released a little too early than it should have been. So the game, there's a lot of issues with it. But the main thing is that it's not available on Mac, and that's what I have. Is I have a Mac. Turn this sound a bit anyway. All right, so this is what we're starting with, and we have all of this stuff that will come available up here. But like, one of the things that I've seen with this is no matter what, you only have this to start with. They have all these different roads. So these are all different kinds of roads that you can use to build stuff. But you only start out with one until you just build something. So like, one of the tricks I learned is you literally just go in there and just build this. And then all of a sudden, all this stuff is now available to you. Well, not a ton, but a good amount. And everyone says start with these gravel roads because it's the cheapest. So if you do end up playing, now you'll know. So we've got our entrance off the highway. We've got railroad tracks back here, which eventually will get connected to. And then we have all of this, which that's going to be fun. Yeah, it's very much like the theme park sort of stuff. I mean, the most similar game that I've ever played is it's very much like Tropico, but much more in depth. And obviously, there's not as much like goal hitting in a sense. There are goals to hit. So they have like, first we need to, this is what we'll be doing is reaching the different populations. So I think like for this stream, I'm either going to try to get to Worthy Village or Tiny Town, which this will basically be about a 2-hour long stream, I think. So that's kind of my goal for today. But like one thing that I wish I could see is the resources, because I'd like to figure out how to build based on that. Like, so looking at everything, we have this big forest over here, kind of some stuff going on here, all these beaches and stuff, and then we do need to see which way the water's going, because one of the things you have to do in here is you have to build your basic water stuff. So first you need a water pumping station so you have water to drink. Then you need a sewage pump, water drain pump. And so the best way to figure out how to do it is you want to pump from upstream and then put all your sewage downstream. You don't want people drinking poop water. So I think maybe that'll be the first thing we do, just kind of get that basic stuff set up, because it's just going to put it... Should I put it over there? No, I don't want to. I'm wondering if I should put it like on some random thing. Actually, you know what? That's not a bad idea. I'm going to do that. I'm going to put this on a random island there. And then I'll get the pipes hooked up once we get going. Then I want to put this downstream. Wonder, I'll put it over here. Yeah. So it's close. So eventually, So this has like a big square, but eventually you can buy tiles. So right now I only have the one, but I'll be able to buy over here, up here, over here, over here, or wherever, and then you can keep buying them. So yeah, if there was an island downstream, or I could technically put it down this way, but I figured this way because it goes in the ocean. It doesn't need to be connected to the mainland. The sewage pipes just need to be connected to it. So, yeah, that's all. Right. So we got all these hints coming up. All right. Oh, yeah, I need to get out of that view. All right, so the other thing is we need to do electricity, which I guess we'll kind of build the roads first and get that figured out. So first, I'm going to delete this. Yeah. And then I'm trying to think how I want to do it, because I always like to do these like roundabout entrances. And let's see. I think. Actually, yeah, I'm going to make it one way. We're going to do it as a dirt. Oh, we can't do a one-way dirt road? These dirt roads have to be both ways. All right. We'll upgrade this eventually, I guess. All right. So I'm going to build a big roundabout. Make it... halfway point. There we go. Oh, no. I did that wrong. I did it wrong. Curve tool. You can tell for only being the second day of playing this game, I've watched way too many tutorials about this game. So, okay, so now that I've got that main circle, now I've got to kind of figure out the layout. And I mean, eventually I'm going to do forestry over here or some kind of park. And then, you know, I'm thinking kind of, I mean, the main suburbs and stuff over here, I'll probably want to do fishing industries and stuff, and eventually kind of tourism stuff too, which I guess the tourism stuff probably works better over here where all the big islands are, because that'd be more interesting as tourists, right? You know, so I guess we could put our fishing industry stuff maybe over here or something. So, all right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to build a big kind of like main road. I'm just going to do it, you know, down that much. And I like blocks. I like twiddles. Right there. And then one thing I like to do kind of these long blocks like this and then move it in different ways. Of course, fun. I get messages from cousins while I'm on stream. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm actually getting lots of messages from my cousin, which, by the way, everyone who is in America, happy Thanksgiving. For those who aren't, happy Thanksgiving anyway, even if you don't celebrate. So, hello, Monique. Well, thank you for joining us for even the little bit that you were here. If you're back and I'm still on, feel free to jump on, obviously. All right, we're going to get back to doing this. I'm going to keep looking out for chat. But basically, I'm just going to kind of build a big grid, but instead of having this street go like that, I'm actually going to have a street right here in this middle. So I'm wondering how big I want to start, if I want to just get started like this, if I want to get a little bit bigger. I think I kind of want to get a little bit bigger. I'll make this extend out another 2. But I'm going to make these blocks would make them more blocky. So we'll have some actual blocks, but then we'll have some larger blocks kind of at the beginning. But then I also will definitely want to have stuff coming out this way, which we can definitely have connect there. And I need to figure out where my industry is. I always kind of want to put the industry back over towards the highway. I've never played SimCity, but I think this is very much like it. It's just a city builder. So right now I'm designing the grid of where everything's going to be. And then the next thing will be is there's all this zoning, and you set the zoning to different stuff. And then you kind of just get started and you get going, or you let it go. So like right now it's paused, but then once I want it to kind of start, you'll all see. You'll have to, hopefully you'll all be able to stick around long enough for me to get it started. So I just want to build kind of an area for my industry, which I kind of want to build over here. But then I'm thinking I might want to turn this into a park, but maybe I want to do forestry. Maybe it'd be better to do a park over here because I'll do the tourism over here. And this is such a larger, yeah, okay. I'm going to put it back here then. All right. So we'll get it away from stuff. So I'm going to build out to there. I'm going to build up. Yeah, that's good. Just build kind of a little block out here. Maybe go over one more. And then I think that's good. And so now I need to put in my electricity. So I need to figure out where I'm going to put it. And I have a couple options. Basically the wind turbine and then the coal power plant. I don't think I have anything else yet. And, obviously you have this where less output, but you could get more. Oh, I'm not a mod on this channel. Oh, you're not. Okay, well, let's see if we can fix that. Just hold with me, everybody. Just hold. Okay. Close. I hate where they put the emoji thing because you can't. All right, there we go. Now you are, Charlie. You have been granted your powers. Yes. Okay, now back to this. All right, so now we need to put the generator, and so I'm just going to put it back here, which I wonder. No, I want that street to keep going. I'm going to put it right. I'll put it in here. All right, so we've got that set up. Oh, yeah, that's one thing. All right, so I've got $35,000. So now I need to set up my pipes. So we need to have coverage just covering everything. And just do it under the streets to kind of make it easy. I'll do that. That. Oh, wait, no. That covering that. Oh, yeah, I guess I need to cover this stuff too, don't I? Then I've got to cover all of this. Go. And then I need to connect one to our drainage pipe so it can drain. So I'll just do it like that. So we've got that set up. Now we need to get the electricity set up. So eventually, once these buildings here build, the electricity will go from one spot to the other. but I guess I should probably just play it safe and just do it like this. So we're going to do one like that. It just goes all the way out here. And then we need to do one that gets out to hit this island. So I'll just do it like this for now. There we go. All right. So now I just need to zone everything. 35,000 to build. Well, I mean, I've already been building. So now I just want to, so I want to do a few things. So this is my commercial, which I'm going to want to do this is going to be kind of like the main street. So, you know, commercial on the main street as soon as you get off the highway. Although we're not going to do anything earlier than that. So like up here, we're going to leave this unzoned. That way you don't get traffic buildup around there. But we'll do like that. That up. So we'll do that. That up. Oh, whoops. Then we need to put in our housing. So we'll definitely have a bunch of housing over here. This will be all housing. Housing over here. Actually, I want to be careful because this is going to be our industrial zone back here. So for the industrial zone, we definitely don't want to have it too close to living housing because then that's going to be an issue. So what we'll do is we'll kind of put like a buffer here of retail stuff. And we're going to put this zoning in here. So this is going to be our industry. Start it like that. And you know what? I'm going to build just a couple of more blocks down. And then I'm going to put in a little bit more. Just got to make sure we're starting out with a healthy amount of stuff. All right, so now that I've got that started, now we can hopefully press play and everything will get going. So our little Twitter guy thing here. Let's speed this up. Let's see. All right, is it growing? Yay, it's growing. Okay, sweet. So we're gonna having all our houses here. Our population's down here. So once the houses are built, we'll see people start driving in. Oh, one thing I forgot to do. Oh no. And I've been losing money. So I needed to update the road. So basically, I built it with dirt roads, but now I need to actually make them decent roads. Otherwise, it gets really wonky. So, all right, so we need to update all of this stuff. Update that, update that, update that, update that, that. We need to delete this, this, and this. And then this is like a main road, and we're going to make this big stretch. You know, that's like a main road, but then we've got our little side roads. I'm not going to update all of them because I definitely want to save a little bit of money. I'm going to update most of it. It's a lot of upgrading. There we go. And then for this, there's actually industry roads. So much to think about urban planning. Can't imagine. Yeah, I agree. I find this stuff is really interesting. And like I watched a lot of city planner and geography videos and stuff. Like the geography videos that kind of lean towards city planner, but then also like different stuff. And that's kind of how I found out about City Skyline was watching a ton of people play. Yeah, so this is 1. I'm playing actually on a Mac, and 2 is not available on a Mac, but I've heard the exact same stuff. I've seen a lot of gameplay for it. Yeah, here, I'll put this up. Yeah. So I've heard 2 is terrible as well, but I've heard the main thing is that it only works well if you have like the highest of the high-end equipment, and even then there are people that are having issues, which is why people are really not fans of it. So okay, so we don't have, there's these industry roads, which I guess we'll get once we reach our next milestone. But all right, now I think I have everything set up. But no, oh wait, no. Just the electricity just wasn't reaching in. I'm just gonna get it so it is. All right, now it should be good. There we go. So all that's going away. So now it's building up. We've got 150 people. We're going to hope that this is going to turn around soon. The amount of money is dropping. Once we see retail start popping up, that's when things will go well. So everything along this road is retail, which, I'm just noticing like how right there, the level isn't, or it's not level. So it is what it is. Where is it? There we go. So, all right, slowly we're getting our industry popping up. So I like both. So Emerson Cordova asked, are you a fan of grids or do you like curves in your cities? I guess I like my cities like I like my women, with a little bit of curve, but not too much. That was so corny. Yeah, I mean, I like to start out with grids, but then once I kind of start being able to see the terrain, I try to follow the terrain. So like I'll have a big road kind of curving around this way, and then one thing I'll probably do at some point, like I'm going to try to build. Oh, we need to actually. Oh, pause. There we go. Wouldn't let me pause. We need to name the city. So we had a few earlier. We had a few suggestions. Let me see if I can find them. Yeah, we had endogamy, which is an option. Pedigree Point, which whatever we don't use, we can name the neighborhoods and districts these different names. Anyone? I guess those were it. So, but I like Pedigree Point. Any other suggestions? If anyone has any, I'm going to kind of wait a second. Take this off. All right, so inland water treatment plant can process wastewater. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you for the info. Yep. Whoops. All right, I'm not seeing any. National Archives and Records Administration. Yeah, I'm sure everybody at Reclaim the Records is going to love me for naming it that. Might as well name it USCIS, right? So, yeah. You know what? We're going to go with a mix. We're going to do Endogamy Point. So that's the name. That's the name of our city, Endogamy Point. All right, so all right, let's get this going. So one of the things I bought the DLC that's like the night and day one, and one of the things. Oh, we reached our first milestone. But one of the things that I don't like about it is when it gets to this point where it's dark, and it's so dark that you can barely see the city. I mean, it's kind of cool because you get the nighttime view, but yeah. So, all right, so now we're a little hamlet. So now we've got to add stuff. So we have taxes and loans, which taxes we're going to immediately bump up so we can make a little bit of money. And then we need to start our garbage, healthcare, education. And then we have all of these new buildings, which we need to set one of each. So I'm going to pause it and pull up the taxes. But yeah, like what I was talking about, like, I mean, this is kind of cool, but it's also at the same time, like, if I'm going to try to build, it's so difficult to do, just because it's a lot harder to see everything. But okay, so we need to build. Oh yeah, let's do our taxes first. So I'm actually going to. One of the things I've learned is like look at how much we have and how much we need, and we are like way over what we need. Same thing with electricity. Wow. So we're gonna bring this down a bit so we can save a little money. I'm gonna bring it down to 69%. There you go, 69%. And that'll want to be 70. Go down. I hate when it's so sticky with just that like one or two. Come on. There you go. All right, so that should save us some money. And then taxes, my understanding is if you bring it up to 12%, that will keep everybody happy. But if you go above that, then people start getting mad. So that should start helping us with money. We're going to let it kind of keep going. And then I've got to keep an eye on this stuff down here too. Oh yeah, we got to build the other stuff. But down here, this tells us our demand of what everybody wants. So kind of low demand of everything. But we definitely, all right, definitely want to add in our medical building. And I'll put it over here, not too far away from everything. And then our landfill will go up here in our little whatever district we'll want to call this. So we're going to do this as dirt roads still. And I'm going to keep with the grid for right now. Oh wait, no, I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. We need to place this. Actually, I'm going to place it over here. That's going to be better. And then we can go ahead and zone this stuff right there. Just so it can build once the demand gets there. What are the top 5 businesses every city must have? Well, I mean, we have so much stuff to add in. $10,000. That's all I need. Can we start making money? What the game is? This is City Skylines. So it's a city simulation builder sort of thing. So, all right, we're starting to make money. We need to make some money so we can place this elementary school down. So this is our city so far, the city of Endogamy Point. So unfortunately, we kind of know what's happening in this city. How about we say everyone that moved here? This was a migration from French Canada. So this was a migration from Quebec, and the only people that were allowed to settle in Endogamy Point were all the people that descend from the known founding population of the French Canadians. That are the like people that are known, like if you are a French Canadian, you descend from this person 20 different times. So it's almost like this is like similar to the population group that went down to Louisiana, except now they're here in this city of Endogamy Point, where it's only everybody's a cousin. So I guess there's no choice but Endogamy. All right, so we're getting some demand for stuff. Oh, we have enough money to put our school down. So, yeah, the retail is really not going up. So let's put our school across from the hospital. I don't know. I kind of don't like that. I don't want it on the main drag. You know what? I am going to put it right there. It just fits so well. So now we've got education going. By the way, can anyone tell what the map behind me is on today's stream? I'm going to start doing different maps of different cities over time. All right. Oh, we need to have stuff going on over there, and I don't have the pipeline. There we go. All right. So we'll need to start expanding, and I'm going to start doing more curvature with that. Oh, Cataly, you're back. Hello. So everything's going well. I don't know if y'all can hear the music. I think the way StreamYard works, it automatically cuts it out. But it's so epic sounding. It sounds like I'm playing a game of ET. All right. I need to build a lot of housing, so we're going to build it over here. And all right, we're going to need to do some editing. I'm going to have to reestablish this stuff, but I'm going to delete it so I can get some stuff built over here. So we're going to be building some residential. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build something that curves along here. I think, actually, you know what? Also want to, yep, Amsterdam. You got it. I think Amsterdam is a pretty easy one. I mean, it's a very recognizable city, even though, like, I'm blocking the majority of it. Oh, I'm still building with these other roads. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just build with that for now. Let's do, how do we want this to go? Yeah. That. And that one we'll have is just a straight shot. And then I'm going to have a little bit of a curve here. Oh, you recognize the flag, huh? Ooh, I know what I'm going to do. This is going to be a road here. Yeah, that's kind of a cool design, right? So we've got all of that going. Let's go ahead and update those roads before I forget. Hopefully we have enough money to do that. So update. I'll update this. Yeah, it's not too much. I think I'll be able to update it all. And then I want to bring the other part of this circle out. Oh, not enough money. Oof. All right, we're going to need to let money build. But one thing I do need to do is I need to reset these roads here so they're one ways. So right now it's a 2-lane road, but I want this to be a proper circle because, like, look at how they're going. They're just, like, all over the place. All right, hopefully I should have enough money now. So we've got one way here. One way here. One way. One way. One way, one way. And then, you know what? I want to kind of actually... I really got to get used to this 2 screens thing. All right, so do that. And, oh, I don't even have highways yet. So, all right. Yeah, roundabouts are becoming popular basically everywhere. Oh no! Oh, that's something I've heard about. That if you, oh no, that completely messed up the circle. Dang. So one of the things I have heard about is that if you don't like leave that like little cross shape in the middle, it like messes up the circle. All right, we're gonna just completely redo this. We're gonna completely revamp this whole shebang. All right. No, we don't want the expensive one. We want the cheap one. Actually, we're gonna We're going to need to just build the dirt road version. Donut City because of the roundabouts. That's funny. All right, so I need to turn it all on. Turn it all on. So we got one link there. Link there. Now hopefully. All right, so we've got that. Now I want to update them. Okay, but we want it to go the other way. And then we're going to have... Oh, I need more money. No one's allowed in town. I need to build up just a little bit of money. Everyone's like, how the hell do we get out of here? All right, so now this is going to come in. I don't know if that's gonna... Maybe I need to do it straight on. I need more money. Okay. Not enough money. I need the money. Give me the money. There we go. Okay. I hate how this is like. You remind me of the construction going on in my area. Yeah. Construction going on in so many areas as well. All right. I need to change that though. Okay, so hopefully that's right. And now, wunderbar. We have our new entrance to the city, but we also need to zone, and we need to get electricity going. So, do we even have the money? To start that, we need to let it go just a second. I'm like going by the hair of my chin with the amount of money I have on this. All right. Just not enough money. There we go. All right, so that's going to get everything started. I do need to... delete that because that's just not needed. All right, now we need to zone. We need to zone a lot of housing. Yeah, we'll zone all of this is housing. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna zone this is housing, but I think that'll be shops. Be like a cool little corner of shops. There we go. That'll be good. And then this will all be housing. All right, and so that should be good. Now we can let that build. The money's coming from taxpayers and then the retail businesses and the industry. So as you build up, you make more and more money. So like you can look at, they have like breakdowns of everything. So like here's how much money we're getting in taxes, but then like budget wise, yeah, I guess maybe it is all taxes, but I thought it. Oh, 38.5% comes from residential. Da-da-da. Okay, so here's the income. So I guess these are the different things that it can come through. So yeah, so we're getting this much from commercial, this much from weekly residential, and then this much from industrial income, and then I guess maybe that is the taxes from it, but basically, anything gets sold. That's the taxes. I don't know if it has a family tree thing necessarily, but it has it where you can like look at people and like see kind of what's going on with their lives, sort of. But Tropico had it where you could do a similar thing, and then it would show you like a little family tree of them, and you could click on like their family members. But it would get kind of clunky after a little while. So, all right, we're getting residential starting to pop up. Oh yeah, we gotta get our water. Oh, did we just reach a new milestone? Yeah, we did. All right, so we got a lot of stuff going on now. So, all right, so we're only at 50 minutes. I figured I was only going to be going until I reach Tiny Town, but maybe we'll have to go till Boomtown. I'm just gonna breezing through. It'd be cool if the game had a family tree sort of thing. That'd be cool. So. By the way, for anyone who's on YouTube, if you are also on Twitch, be sure to go to Twitch and follow me. For anyone on Twitch, if you're also on YouTube, be sure to go to follow me. I'm kind of building up my gaming stuff right now, so it's kind of, it's been interesting. All right. So we have all of this different stuff. I'll be setting up districts in a bit. We've got all sorts of loans and stuff, and we got our fire department, police department, which we'll need to place down. Oh, excuse me, everybody. Excuse me. All right, so we've got all of that. Our residential is starting to come in. Let me speed this up. So we're getting a little bit of curvature to the city. And then our fire department's the first one we should put down. I'm probably a little bit towards the center. That's exactly, I just don't want it off of a main street just because it's, actually that's perfect right there. That's perfect right there. So we have all this stuff adding on, and then more stuff will add on. The thing I love it once it gets to transportation, because the transportation options are so in depth. Like I've only played one other map other than this one I'm playing right now, and with that one I just started getting into building a lot of the transportation stuff, and I have like 9 bus lines, 4 different subway lines, and I just started building some train lines, and it's just so much fun. I love this stuff. Okay, so the main thing I think I was trying to do before I was like, oh, I need to buy a bunch of stuff and then also update all of that, was I wanted to get kind of like a main little drag off of here. I don't know if I'm going to go all the way out here. Yeah, let's do that, and then we can have this meet up. Right there. So I'll develop that in a bit and figure out what we want to do there. So anyone that has any suggestions for me as we're going through, let me know, because that's kind of one of the fun things I'm hoping with streaming my gameplay now, is that, get suggestions and kind of, maybe do stuff that I wouldn't think to do myself otherwise. So just get the water network set up just so we can. We do have, we need to get more electricity. Wow, we've really reached the limits. Okay. Oh yeah, we have our districts. All right, I do need to figure out this electricity thing. Wonder if I should build another. Oh wait, you know what? It's the budget. I need to up the budget again. I need to get it back up to 100%. And actually, since I'm thinking about it, let's just check our water. Yeah, let's do that for water too. That stuff increased quick. Yeah. All right, so we're back to 100 and 100. So that should hopefully fix that for a bit. Yeah, family shrub. Good description. Yeah, so this stuff too will eventually get into the industries and all of that. Which when does that come up? 1100. So we're getting there. We need to. Let's see. What should we? How should we build this? What should we build? I kind of want to get something going on over here. Right now, we're really limited though. It's basically just kind of like getting the general setup at this point, which is fun, but it's also kind of like, I guess once you've gotten into the main gameplay of things, this kind of part is just like, yeah, okay, I'm ready for, So let's. No, I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do and make this interesting. So I'm going to do a road like that because I want to keep stuff off of the circle and kind of just make it so that there's not a lot of people stopping there. Hello, Lachlan. Thank you for joining us. Tell me if I pronounced your name correctly. Sometimes I feel like I'm so on it. Other times I feel like people hear me say their name and they're just like, oh my gosh, seriously. All right, so let's zone a little bit of something. So we definitely need mostly residential. I'm going to do mostly residential here. So I'm going to leave this stuff kind of empty so it doesn't, mess with it. So we'll do residential back here. And then actually what I want to just do just a little bit right there. Just a little bit of retail, just a tad. And then we'll fill this in. Basically, I think this will basically get us to the milestone that we need to get to right now, 1100. And then I'm going to build this area out a little bit to our industrial sort of zone. Oh, wait, no. Keep that straight. Do like a road like that. Do that. And yeah, I'm gonna have kind of one big road that goes through here. I'm just gonna put in just a little bit. I try to keep, if anyone's noticed, I try to keep a lot of the kind of like outside stuff empty. So if I start building, I don't have to necessarily demolish people's houses or businesses and stuff. One thing I'll do, we need to pretty this stuff up right here, especially with all the pollution and stuff coming from the industrial zone. We're definitely going to want to have like, trees and stuff to kind of help buffer some of that. So eventually we get offices. What's that? Yeah, that's the offices, which I like to use the offices and the commercial as the buffer between residential and the industrial. So the residential is just like not so bad. But actually, you know what? Just kind of make it like an interesting looking area and zone it interestingly. So it's like kind of industrial there. And then I'm just going to do like a little industrial sort of bulk upgrade here. There we go. Just a little bit there. Let that go. We do need to... Actually, you know what? It's probably smarter to do it this way. So let all that build. Get this to 1,100 people right now in our lovely town of Endogamy Point. The name Point certainly fits, being that it's kind of like on not a peninsula, but kind of not really a point either, but more of a jetting. But it's like, You kind of have a point. Wait, no. What is it? Hit the wrong button. Hit the wrong button. All right, so stuff is building up. We're getting some more demand. I'm wondering if we should build something and go to this other side. What do y'all think? Yeah, I like the seaside areas. Yeah, what do y'all think? Should we go to this other side? Just kind of letting it play out. Are people still waiting for it to get... Should hit 1100 soon. Oh, it's going down. I think we need to build a few more houses. I think we need to just open it up a little bit more. Let's kind of keep it even. I don't want too much traffic having to go to this side of the city. So I do want to make these roads nice. So we'll just bring it down here. Just kind of open this up a bit. And are we getting... Yeah, we're getting some retail wanting this too. So let's do one more. It's like really kind of dense blocks, but this side we'll do a little less dense. And so we'll paint all of this retail, or not retail, residential. This home, because I'm thinking this will become kind of like not a major street like this, but kind of a, you know, stuff going on type of street. Actually, let's do it like this. It's like kind of interesting, almost a mix of stuff. Because one thing I've noticed with this game is they have buildings for each type that fit in the different square sizes. So it makes it fun when you kind of like make these different sort of shapes and stuff. Like one game I did it like actually we'll do it like this right here. So we'll do 2 there, 2 there, and then 2 there, 2 there, and we'll do 1 there. So it'll come out like kind of like, you know, some interesting buildings. So it'll be kind of cool. So do it over here too, just to make things kind of interesting, you know. So yeah, we'll also want to make sure we start putting in all of our other stuff too. So like we have a ton of stuff that we need to start considering. So I don't know if we don't have the high school yet. We've got our medical. We've got our fire safety. Don't have police yet, although crime's not that bad. Let's see. Random. My grandma made a decision to avoid endogamy. She was afraid to marry a cousin. Yeah, that's funny. I'm kind of... I know whenever you come from like an endogamous population, there is always that question of like, should I marry outside of it? Just to, you know, like as someone who's Jewish, like I've kind of thought that like, it'd be nice to have a girl who is the same religion, but at the same time, it would kind of be nice to not have to, worry about that whole, genetic stuff. And, I don't want to find out that, I've got a high predisposition that, kids might have Tay-Sachs or things like that. No bueno. So, all right, what were we doing? Oh yeah, the police station. We don't have enough money. We need $12,000. All right, well we'll let the city grow because we're about to hit the 1,100 mark, and hopefully that should happen soon as these new houses get built. Yeah, there we go. Marry a convert? Yeah, maybe. Lucky for me, I'm kind of a mutt of a Jew. I've got different types of Ashkenazi: Romanian Ashkenazi, German Ashkenazi, Dutch Ashkenazi, and then I've also got the Sephardi. She grew up on an island in a rural area in the 50s. Yeah, that'll give you some endogamy. So, all right. So now we've got a ton of stuff, and now we've got a bunch of the industries and stuff. So now this is when it gets really interesting where we can really play with it because we get all of this different stuff. So What I think I want to do I get to do it yet? Do I have the option? Oh, no, not yet. I was kind of hoping I might be able to make a zoo, but not yet. Maybe, yeah, I think I've got to wait. I think I've got to wait. So, but we'll get some stuff going. So we'll get parks and all of that. So another question is, do we want to go to this other side of the island? Yeah. Now we've got public libraries. So now we've got the high school, we've got the public library. Let's make sure we set down the police station while we've got the money. And we'll set that bad boy up over here. And then, now that we have front, now we can look at our resources. So we got a bunch of ore over here, a lot of fertile land, our massive amount of forest, and then we've got a lot of oil right there. So yeah, we might need to do some oil stuff. Can I buy a tile yet? Oh, I can buy a tile too. So we'll have to decide which way do I want to go: north, west, east, or south. But I don't think we're gonna buy the tile just yet. Too much to get done over here. But yeah, so maybe we should start a forest industry sort of thing. Set up a prison on one of those tiny islands. Well, yeah, once I'm able to get a prison, where is it? Right here. Yeah, once I'm able to get a prison, I can do that. So that's not going to be this stream. So actually, let's see where. All right, I'm just over an hour of streaming, and wait, where is it? So reach tiny town. So I guess Boomtown. If I reach Boomtown in the next 20 minutes, then I'll probably try to get to Busy Town. That's a big jump, though, going from 1,900, then the next one to 4,000 people. So, yeah, we're definitely going to need to go across the island and build out over there. But we do need to let it ride, because right now there's not much demand for anything, so we can build it, but then people aren't going to come and we're going to lose a lot of money. East maybe might be more seaside opportunities. Yeah, that's a possibility. The thing that we need to consider with it, though, is when we buy it, what is available. So I don't think you can see it now because it's night, but if we build north, there's the rail line that we can start building into. And as well with like the different industries and stuff. Yes, there's the rail line right there. So with the different industries, like if we decide we want to go into foresting, that might be a good idea to then build up north. But yeah, if we build out east, that would actually be great in terms of doing a lot of leisure stuff and all of that. And then we do have this option with the ore, but like, yeah, it gives us so much more water. So, and the seaside, obviously. So that'll be interesting. But yeah, I think those are probably the two ways I would prefer to go. It's going west might be okay, but I feel like that's going to be a later game move, especially once I want to get a lot of that oil. And then south, I don't know. We'll see, but I think it's going to be east or northeast likely. Most likely. All right, so let's let this build. Hopefully we can get some daytime so we can do some daytime building. I really do hate this nighttime building stuff. So everything's looking good so far. Electricity, we got lots of water. We definitely need to get the high schools and stuff going. So actually, let's do that might get some people attracted to the town. Oh, we don't have money, so we'll have to build a public library instead. And then, oh, look at that. That's a big guy. You know what? I'm gonna build it right here. That'll be a good spot. Or actually, do I want to put it there and have it like that road is leading to it? No, I don't, because I want that road to continue. I want that to be like a big road going through the area. Grid city, yeah. One thing we should do, districts. So we need to assign our districts, kind of basically neighborhoods. So I think this will be one big neighborhood, like right here. Actually, kind of like this off the highway area. Then we're going to have our kind of, this will basically be like the equivalent of our downtown sector. So we want to clean that up. That street's going to be the dividing line, except for right there. That's going to be in there. But then all of this on this kind of main street and block over, that'll be one district. And then this will be another district. Actually, you know what? This district's going to end up at this road. And then this is going to be its own district as well. So now we've got our districts, and so now we just need to name it. I think North would be better. The tourism and leisure could be better later on. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. All right. All right. So what do we want to name stuff? So our city in Dogme Point. Dale Park now. So let's see. You know what? In honor of Charlie, who's the one of my longtime moms, we're going to call this Charlie Way. And then Primrose Heights. We'll name it something other Heights. Pedigree Heights. Pedigree Collapse. And then Maple Hills. Let's go DNA on this. Autisome Hills. And Victoria District. Huh. What do we name Victoria District? No, this is not 2, Evan. So Evan's asking, is this CS2? This is CS1. I'm on a Mac. They don't have it available for Macs unless you do that thing where you run Microsoft through a Mac. But I just didn't want to deal with it. And I've never played City Skylines, so I figured I'll start with City Skylines. By the time they release it for Mac, or I have the equipment or want to buy equipment for it, then I can play City Skylines too. But I've heard a lot of mixed reviews, so it's probably not too bad to kind of wait until things are good. Victoria Park. DNA District in Victoria Park. Gotta have the hills or park. Yeah, that's true. DNA District. You know what we should do? Okay, at some point, we're going to build an area where it's a double helix road. And we'll call that DNA District. So we'll need to save that. We need to remember DNA District for that. And maybe we'll do that. That'll be something I do. Victoria District. I definitely like the idea of park, but I don't know if I want to stay Victoria though. I mean, I guess we could. There is the history link with Queen Victoria and the Victorian era, obviously. But what to name it? There's so many options. Yeah, DNA District is good, but we'll save that for the whatever got the double helix road. Genealogy. Family District. No, that's kind of weird. I definitely want to name it something park. And we'll actually, do we have room in here to put a park? Okay, we can put a park up there, maybe. Or down there. Maybe I'll save the park because we'll want to put a park in soon. So that'll be one of the things we do. We'll put a park in over here and we'll call that area something park. Shady Pines Retirement Home. Let's see. Root Patch. Nunas Vaz Park. Yeah. No, you spelled it right. Oh, no, you didn't know. Well, you spelled it the Spanish Nunez, sort of. Nunes, because it's Nunes, Portuguese. Portuguese. Dog Patch. Let's go with Root Patch. You win. Root Patch. The Root Patch. Actually, you know what? We're going to call it the Root Patch District. There we go. That sounds good. All right. So actually, let's get it moving, and we're going to put in a park. So we don't have that many parks available because we don't have that much money right now. Ancestral Avalon. So speed that up. Blah, 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 blah. Keep hitting the wrong buttons. So we want to do something. Yep. Got all of this new stuff to do. All right. So we've got a little bit of money. Actually, let's let our money build and let's let all this stuff build. But we want to decide on a park. We can do a zoo. Sweet. Can we? No, we don't. We don't have the main building. You've got to start with oh wait. Yes, something. Where is it? Maybe I don't have it yet. So let's see. Getting so many messages. Okay, yeah. All right, let's continue with this. Make that money. Make that money. So we're gonna build a park over here. And let's save ourselves some money. Oh, we have our industry roads. Excuse me. All right, so we'll build our park over here, and what I'm thinking is we'll just make a big square, and then the park will be here. And what we can do is we can kind of have... Actually, you know what? We're going to build this a little different. There we go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have like paths going through here. So I think I get that over here. Yeah. So what I'm going to do, I need to turn this off. So I'm going to make it so citizens can walk around. And we've got the library here. Apparently we can't do that there. Whoops. Whoops. Daisy. Hold that there. Ancestor Acres, that's a good one. Very good call, Evan. Very good call. Oh, wait, no. That's... No. All right. All right, so we want to build a park. Let's make sure we've got our pipeline set up so I don't turn it on and screw that up. Get up to there. And then go there. All right. So this is the library, right? Yeah, that's the library. And so we're going to have the parks there. So we definitely want to have a nice street here. But I don't think we'll need it across the entire thing starting out. Yeah, that would be good. All right, and so let's get one of our parks. Oh, wait, I bet we don't even have the money for... we barely have enough money. Small park. How small is the small park? I mean, that's decent. Let's go with that. All right, so got a small park. We'll make this a bigger park soon. We'll make this a bigger park soon. Let's do a little curve thing here. Sorry, kids, no parks. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do is, so what I need to do is I need to set a zone for the park too. So paint a park area. So this will be a park. Yes. Very small park to start. Oh, whoops. No. Did not mean to do that. So that'll be good. So we've got the park set. So now we just want to build some stuff. And then actually we should have, we'll put in some bike paths in a bit. Gravel path is 10 cents. Oh yeah, let's do gravel path. What am I doing? Spending lots of money. Like I'm made of money. I'm not made of money. Like a little thing there. That'll be cool. And then maybe like a road there. And let's make this kind of like a big all the way around the park sort of path. That last part I just did looks a little ugly, but whatever. Whatever. It's actually not too bad. Wait, no. There we go. We'll do that. Actually, you know what? I want to put up fences because, like, you can do parks where there's fences. We got all this stuff that we can add to the park. Well, kiosk, newsstand. Oh, I don't even have that much money. Cool shape. Are there mountains or hills? Some maps do have mountains and hills. This one does not. There's some that do. I mean, they have a lot. There are a lot of maps, and then of course there's you can go and buy modded maps and stuff. And I think there's a way that you can build your own maps too. And something smells fishy. All right, let's fix out all that. Slowly, stuff is starting to kind of build up. I do want to make the park a little bit prettier. I want to make it pretty. I don't know where the fences are. I thought they had fences in here, but maybe it's over here. Oh, wait, no. That's the wrong button. Aha, walls and fences. Suburban fence, park fence. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. So we're going to put a little park fence in here. Oh, you know what? Before I put in the rest of the fences, I need to upgrade the roads because I've done that before. And then I forgot to upgrade the roads, and the fences were deleted because the upgraded road went where the fence was. So that's no bueno. Okay, back to the fences. Back to the fences. So we'll build it there. We'll have one big one all the way across. And then the question is, do I want to have other entrances other than the 4 I have over there? And you know what? I am. I'm going to put an entrance right here. I am. I want it. I want it. Let's make sure we get it lined up with the fence right. There we go. Okay, and back to the fence. Oh, lame. Lame. Oh, it's not letting me place the fence there. Oh, that's so lame. Oh, why is it being so lame? That's so lame. All right, well, I guess that big front entrance is just going to be just available, just a walk in. You know what? That's too far out. That's too far out. I don't want it on the sidewalk. There. All right, so we're slowly getting to it. Are you planning to see Napoleon? I want to see it. I usually don't go to movie theaters though. Though it's so expensive. I don't know too many parks with a fence. I mean, it depends. There's a lot of parks with fences, and it just it just varies. Like I mean, in London, there's Hyde Park, which it's not like completely fenced in, but I guess that's more walled in too. But like, there's a lot of parks with fences and stuff. It just depends on the park. So I guess it is kind of I don't know, whatever. So actually, you know what? I have an idea. And build the fence back to over here. So it's almost like it creates like it's like separate area. There's a lot of other fences. All right, so now we need to add in like a bunch of trees and stuff. We're gonna go with the content creator trees. So we've got some rhodesians. We'll put these on like corners and stuff in the park. Do a couple right there. All right, so that's looking nice. Put a couple over here too, just because it's kind of like a little sort of thing. And let's have these look good. It's kind of like little entrance trees. Actually, get rid of this tree, that tree. These trees they don't fit. All right, let's do a couple more of these around the park. There we go. That's good. And then let's do this one. Smaller trees around. Just kind of the entrance areas. The trees aren't too lonely, as you could say. So slowly starting to get there, and then let's see. Ooh, get some really pretty color in there. We'll kind of do these ones randomly scattered about. I know nothing about trees, so I could be placing like the completely wrong types of trees in this type of environment. Let's see some. Yeah, let's make it like just kind of cool looking. It's very colorful. Actually, I'm gonna put one more of these right there. And actually, let's do like one there, one there. It's kind of a pretty park. Yeah, ask a genealogy question. I mean, I'm not gonna be like going super in depth and stuff, but I'm definitely talking genealogy while I play. You should name it Family Tree Park. Yeah, there was what was it? There was some other park that wasn't DNA District. Ancestry Park is pretty good though. I hate how every time I try to go to my other monitor, it like starts dragging the rest of the game with it. So, all right. So we're getting our park all nice and set up. Let's put some of these smaller. Put some hedges in there. So what kind of hedges? What do these hedges look like exactly? Okay. We could do some hedges like that, kind of tight little entrance sort of thing. I gotta say, I mean, this is a pretty little park right here. I think I'd enjoy hanging out. I see their comments coming through. I'll get to in a second. Ah, go down. What are you doing? Work with all the trees in the park. This is a pretty cool little city going on here. All right, so definitely want to add some more park-like stuff to the park. That certainly would be helpful. So what should we add in? Okay, so here's a city park. Oh, this is where the fence is. Park fence. Oh, and then we have a small park main gate. Oh, okay. Haha. That's kind of cool. Do we want it though? What does it even do? Main gate also allows tickets to be sold. There can only be, but I have all these entrances. I'm not going to do a main gate. I'm not going to do it. But I am going to put in some other stuff, which I thought there was. Maybe I'm missing it. Oh, yeah, here we go. Okay. So we've got our, oh, that's a small fountain. I want a big fountain right there. So let's get a big fountain going. Where do we want our big fountain? Do we even want a big fountain? Yeah, let's just put just a random fountain. It's like right in the middle. Then we'll put some benches there too. Oh, wait, where do we go? Where do we go? There we go. do kind of hate the mechanic on how to like turn the benches, though. It's kind of annoying. A little bench area around the little fountain. Ha! And then I think, do they have it with the just like there's gotta be somewhere. There's like a just a tile. So waiting on that genealogy question. That's all. Oh, here we go. I think this is that's an amusement park. All right. Oh, yeah, that's what I was looking for. Little. Why does Ancestry use Ashkenazi, not Sephardic? Well, because Ashkenazi is the more common one, I guess you could say, at least with their audience. And so it's kind of a not a confusion but they know what they're doing. But it's more of just, when they're doing the studies and all of that, and they're determining the Jewish DNA, they're looking specifically at Ashkenazi Jews and not necessarily Sephardic Jews. Granted, a lot of the people in that data set also have Sephardic ancestry. So that's part of it. But the other part is just that they just have a hard time figuring that stuff out, deciphering between Ashkenazi and Sephardi. So it's just, that's kind of part of it. Is it's just, yeah, it's just it's just a difficulty of deciphering. Here we go. Okay, park tiles. So can I put them down there? Does it even look good? I mean, it looks okay. Some big plus sign. All right, well, there we go. That's how it's gonna be. And then we'll do the same thing kind of over here. maybe a little bit better. No benches over here though. But we do we'll put in some trash cans. We want people to throw out their garbage. Definitely trash cans near the entrances. Always lots of trash cans near the entrances. They have trash cans in there, but we'll just put one more. Put there. Just really make sure people can throw out their trash if they need to. Okay, this will definitely be a big sort of picnicky area sort of thing. Actually, they've got recyclings too. Put some of these recycling bins out there. Next to the trash cans. Make sure they're not just throwing things away, but they are recycling as well. Might be able to fit one over here. Yay! Okay. I definitely want to add in some other stuff. Okay. Some lamps. This will look really cool once night hits. I have 1% Ashkenazi, but I know the ancestor, and she's my third great grandma. She has a Portuguese last name, which is associated with the Jewish community in Jamaica. I mean, that's the last name thing. If it's just that her last name correlates to a list of Sephardic Jews from Jamaica, don't take that as, oh, she must have been Sephardic. Because a lot of people will do that. They'll get like small percentages of Sephardic, see some sort of connection to some community, and then be like, oh, okay, so I have to be from that community. That's not the case. You need to find documents of the family in the Jamaica community. So if you have that, that's a very kind of different thing than if it's just finding that surname. But if you do have more than just the surname, then yeah, that's much stronger. Okay, wow, yeah, we're gonna need to do this across the entire park, basically. I think one of the things I saw with City Skylines 2 is that this is one of those things that now you can like kind of automate, where it's basically like, do a string of these, and you can almost build it kind of like a road, where you just kind of string a long number down. I will say I'm really happy with how this park's starting to come out. It looks quite cool to me. I feel like maybe it needs a bit more vegetation. So who's planning to be at the stream on Friday, where I'll be doing the tier ranking? I finally decide. I was trying to decide, did I want to stream once every week answering questions, or did I want to do it a little bit less than that? And what I ended up deciding was the best course of action was probably kind of doing every other week, one on the main channel, one on the reaction channel. So I'm streaming every week, but I won't be. It won't be the same channel and won't be the same type of content. Thank you very much. I think it is looking legit as well. I think it is also looking legit. Did I have a lamp down there? Okay. The really cool thing will be once we turn it on, or once the nighttime stuff comes on, be able to see how it looks with all the lights. Definitely have one there. But yeah, oh my gosh, it'd be so much easier if I just had a tool that was just like drag and drop. So. Got to get used to this camera pan control. It's one thing that's kind of difficult, the way that it's done. Oh, so close to getting all these in there. And there we go. Then we need to get this side. Oh yeah, over here too. I need to get over here. I'll have it go up to there, and then not 100% offset, kind of. All right. I think I'll add more as time goes on, maybe improve it. Are there seasons? I think there's a mod for that. That's like one of the big selling points of the new one, City Skylines 2, is that you can have lots of seasons. All right, let's speed this up. And what we'll do too is we're going to fill this in. People with houses basically living near the park. It's very high interest housing. We'll put some stuff here for retail. Oh, clean it up. And then make that all housing. Start getting this stuff built up. Yeah, there we go. That'll be interesting. So, okay, yeah, we need to name this. What was it? Ancestors Park? Hello, Jacob. Welcome to the channel. Just saw the channel. I guess you're saying that because you're from the main channel, or maybe not. Maybe you just randomly discovered me. Ancestral Park. All right. So let's see. What are our policies? All right. Night tours. Visitors can see the park at night on special tours. Even more fun. Amusement park buildings are maintained super well. Boost the entertainment. Recycle garbage. Yeah, let's definitely do that. Advertisements. Fine for fireworks. I don't think we want to make it our main park. Let's see. Yeah, we don't want to make it yet. All right, so let's let this go for a bit. Yeah. Let it go. And it's starting to get night, so hopefully the lights will come on. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's cool. Oh, you know what? I want to put some lights in here. That would be really good. Just kind of light things up a bit because we have all our like tables over there. Put one more here and then all right, that's pretty cool looking. I think that's pretty cool looking. I think I am gonna put another at the entrances because those look a little too dim. I don't want people getting robbed out there. And then you know what? We're gonna put one just there and just there and there. Just kind of get things nicely lit up. All right. Wow, look at that. Ancestral Park. We've got a lot of need for residential. So now I think we're going to want to really build a big area, and we're going to do it around the park, and we're going to follow the coastline. I'm going to need I need the daytime. This is the one downside I have with nighttime, which I mean, I know barely anyone's watching the stream right now, but if anyone watching plays City Skylines and knows a way to kind of get around the nighttime look thing or change it so you can at least kind of see somewhat what's going on. One thing I'll need to do is I'm going to add in industries because I need to make money, and then eventually I think we're going to get across the island. So it's going to be the daytime. It's a pretty good looking city in Dogme Point so far. How's everyone feeling about it? Okay, that's not good. Oh no, I think it's frozen. Oh no, I think it's frozen. Okay, well, at least I can hear the audio coming through still on my live stream. So y'all can hear me. No, I think it's frozen. Okay, well, at least I can hear the audio coming through still on my live stream. So y'all can hear me. No, I think it's frozen. Okay, well, at least I can hear the audio. Wow, okay, so that was... All right, something's going on. Something is going on. So I'm going to pause that. Yeah, it looks like something has glitched out. You know, we're going to save this Rossville name endogamy point. I don't want to lose that. So, yeah, I mean, if you can, I see the chat coming through. So if you can still hear me, I see your thing, Monique, of keep coming in and out. What I think might be happening is I think I might have just overloaded everything on my computer because everything through my monitor is working, which is going through an eGPU, but then everything on my main Mac is frozen. So from what I saw before, yeah, you can still hear and see the map. So let's see if I can drag this over. Maybe that'll save it. Oh, wow, what a shame the stream was going so well, even though there, it wasn't a ton of people, but still fun. I'm trying to close as much as I can. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully things are working now. Yeah, the stream was good. So okay, so I saved it. So I think that I guess that's where we left off. I don't know what happened. I think it just glitched out for some reason. And it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, 1 hour and 53 minutes of streaming so far, so I think that's pretty good. I think I need to just not have so much open when I do this. It's kind of difficult with having all the different equipment I have and stuff, figuring it all out because it's all very new to me. Like I have an eGPU, I bought a new graphics card for the eGPU, so I had to research all of that, and then I got new monitor, I got new camera, new mics and stuff, and just yeah. So it's like so much stuff to learn about. So. Too much endogamy? What you mean in my ancestry? Is that what you're saying, Charlie? So, well, I mean, I think that was still pretty good stream. even though it kind of ended abruptly there. I didn't quite meet the milestone I was hoping to. But I think I got, I was trying to get to 1,100 population. So at this point, being that I was planning to end the stream around 2 hours anyway, I don't think I'm going to try to jump back in the game. But everyone definitely be sure to watch the stream tomorrow on the main channel. I'm sure that one's going to have a ton of people watching, but I'll be doing the tier maker for that, which I think that's going to be a lot of fun. So if anyone hasn't done the tier maker or doesn't know what I'm talking about, it's from the Discord. There's only 4 or 5 people in here, so I imagine most everyone in here is probably also in my Discord, because I don't know, the genealogy community isn't exactly a community that's very well known for big gaming sort of bend to it. So the endogamy is causing the glitch too much intermarriage. Yeah, I guess so. So let's see how. Oh wow, a bunch of you were subscribing during the stream, so that's awesome. If you haven't, do that. I think when I started the stream, I was at 18 subscribers, maybe 19. So now at 25. Oh, my throat. I hope I'm not getting sick, but it's just been getting cold here, so I think that might be why. So, but before I jump off here, if anyone has any genealogy questions or anything, I'm always down to talk genealogy. Always down. So, yeah, I started at 18 today. Yeah. And I'm looking at the hours. Let's here we can all look at. Is that modern? No. I forgot what year this was. I want to say that this is a 17th century map. So you can't really. I wonder if I can adjust it so you can see more of the bottom. Let's see. Oh, I've got to re-upload it if I do that. We can do that. Streaming backgrounds. Yeah. All right, so we're going to go to the bottom part. Do I play CK3? I'm not sure, because I'm not even sure what CK3 is. It's possible that I might play it, though. Just I like gaming, obviously, but I'm not that into the gaming world that I know a lot of the abbreviations and stuff. So, but yeah, so it's kind of hard to tell now, but for anyone who knows modern Amsterdam, you can kind of see that, it's a lot of this area now is built up and built out further. So, but the Jewish quarter it's up here-ish. Kind of where my finger is. That's where the Jewish quarter is. Right in there. Crusader Kings 3. No, I do not. I don't know about that game. Is that, it sounds kind of like it's one of those, strategy, civilization sort of games. How to avoid endogamy. Yeah, I don't know. How to avoid endogamy is just if you come from an endogamous population, marry someone from a completely different population. Yeah, marry an alien. See, that's one of the funny things as someone who's Jewish is that there's so many people that have unknown Jewish ancestry that's decently recent, within the past 200 years, a third great grandparent or closer sort of thing. And it's not everyone, but it's not super uncommon. So it's always kind of even if someone was Jewish that I met, is are they fully, or is there something hiding, or is there something hiding in the background, or not that it'd make a difference, because I actually on the dating apps and stuff I will I'll do searches for girls who are just Jewish, because that is something that I'd like to kind of possibly have as a girl who is Jewish, so I don't have to worry about the religious thing. But then I do worry, I don't want to have to worry about the endogamy thing. You can be a king and marry your cousins. Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. All right. I think I'm starting to reach my limits. It's about 12:30 a.m. here. Oh, my dogs are sleeping. They're doing fine. And my dogs, my dogs, I was really worried about streaming because they're really needy little bastards, and I love them to death. But they are just constantly jumping at me. Have you seen the new Jewish dating show on Netflix? Yeah, I did see that actually, and it was interesting. I forgot what it was called, but something matchmaker or something. 526 here. Yeah. Charlie, you are definitely a night owl / insomniac. I feel like you're always on whenever I'm on late night. It's like, I think about that because when I was in London and in Amsterdam, it was like, I was always staying up late and I was just thinking, geez, it's only like 9 o'clock back home and it'd be, 3, 4 a.m. there. I should have went to sleep ages ago. Well, yeah, I'm guessing that me jumping on and streaming was not a big help because it probably was like, oh, well, I'll jump and do this. Yeah, a true night owl. So, well, I think I'm going to call it. But everybody, thank you so much for jumping in the stream. Once again, be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. If you are, on Twitch or YouTube or whatever, whichever one you're on, be sure to go to the others and subscribe there too. I want to build this up so that, when I do kind of game and stuff that I make a little bit of money at it, It just, now that I'm doing this all full time, it'd be nice to have this as a revenue source. Thanks for awesome streaming, answering questions. Yeah, my pleasure. And one of the things I want to have with these gaming sessions is it's not like genealogy's off the table. That's why I purposely called it Playing City Skylines and Talking Genealogy, because this will be a place for people to ask questions. I'm not going to be going into it as in depth as I would with other streams and stuff, as but definitely a place where you might be able to get me to answer something. So yeah, but definitely be answering a lot of questions tomorrow when I do the stream. 2 p.m. Eastern time, which I think it's either 7 p.m. or 8. I think it's 7 p.m. UTC, Greenwich Mean Time. Of course, I call it UTC and then say Greenwich Mean Time. Yeah, so thank you, everybody, for sticking around, and much love to you all. I'm out.